Ah, missed. No, we'll keep going. Oh, okay, now I will keep going. Might as well reset that. I don't remember how to do the beginning of the game at all. Whoops, I didn't reset the timer. I've practiced from 5-4 on so much. Okay, I think that was a little bit better. No! Ah. I need to relearn my visual cue to land on that bird, apparently. Alright. Thank you for the good luck, Future Rush. Oh, yeah, I'm down in the other corner in this layout. Actually, maybe that's an opportunity to get on top. I haven't really... No! Can I get up there? Uh-oh, this is all not how I want to be going. Might as well pick that up for safety since I lost the, Wait, how do I do this? Without being able to fly. I'm not supposed to get here without the sunglasses. Welcome in, Boomsticks. Thank you for holding the line. Ah. I'm not supposed to have a toque here. I am supposed to have the sunglasses. I'm not supposed to need to pick them up here. So I wasn't able to think of where I even go to do that. There we go. Saturday. It was on that playlist that I had on while we were out driving. Or was that on Sunday? That was on Sunday. Ah. No. Yep. I couldn't remember the date. Ah. Unplanned? Oh. Well, there was the time that Spotify auto-played it, but that's got to be almost 2 years ago by now. Oh, yeah, that kind of stinks that I didn't make it here with the sunglasses. But it has to be more recently than that. It's not like it's that hard of a song to find in the wild. Yes, GG on the longevity of the gag boomsticks. That's fine. Get on that side. Indeed, it circles around. This is bad. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I have to wait here. Preferably we would just take damage. We can't fly over this portion. Get in there. Black Betty followed by Come On Eileen. That is some classic stuff. Yeah, I really need to... don't do that. Darn it. I feel like the classic rock station in our area got pretty bad around the 10s or so. It got really repetitive. And a good yacht rock station. So I got to hear the yacht rock station on Sirius FM when I was borrowing my mom's vehicle. And I guess when I've been in a rental, I've had access to it, but I also thought that that Sirius FM yacht rock station was extremely repetitive. Doing newer stuff, whatever that means, and he said it means last 20 years. Yeah, there's songs from 20 years ago, and I'm like, that was just yesterday. That was, that's one of those new songs from when I was a young adult, not one of the songs that was already around when I was a kid. I wonder how many... I've wondered how much it's just like... the current, like, modes of technology shifts make it feel that way, or if it would have felt like that whatever area you grew up in. There was the music that already existed when you attained consciousness. There was the music... Yeah. Yeah. My dad, when I was growing up, I called the Beatles oldies and classic rock oldies. And my dad insisted that Beatles was... anything after the Beatles is not oldies. And I think my dad was wrong. I think he didn't want to admit it then, being in his, like, 20s, early 30s, but yes, the Beatles were oldies by that point in the late 80s. Wait, I should have picked that up. Nope, pop them all. And go back there and fly through. Pre-70s is Boomstick's break line for the oldies. I've kind of come to consider the oldies to be a moving target, unfortunately. And I kind of hold the break line at pre-Nirvana at this point. Quickly and unfortunately, possibly becoming anything in the 90s is oldies. Oldies is still 50s and 60s. Yeah, I guess you could argue that. That is kind of where you, like, the 70s is kind of where you have a significant uptick. Yeah, I can see those as being gap bridgers. I was gonna say, like, you do kind of have a shift in recording quality that starts to occur in the late 60s to early 70s. And I think that's the main reason that might be a era where that gap is bridged, is because you kind of go from being able to listen to it and be like, this was recorded in the 60s, to getting into some stuff recorded in the 70s through 90s where if you didn't know, if it didn't fit a certain genre, you could have thought that it was recorded in any of those eras. I think especially that might be true between 70s and 90s, with like the power pop of the late 70s kind of becoming inspiration for some of the alt rock in the 90s. But the 80s has its own distinct sound where you know it's recorded. Wait, why am I not flying through here? I forgot to take flight. I mean, just fly to the end now. Yes, indeed, I'm letting myself be distracted. I forgot to split after 4-1, apparently. Uh-oh, don't get hit. Have to wait for this again. Okay, now fly through, and we're going to take a hit there. You can let go of the button, but you can't really cancel it. You can press down and dive at any time. But you kind of have to... Yeah, you can let go of the button at any time, but you'll coast to a stop. You can't, like, necessarily cleanly, I think it doesn't matter much that I lost it there, but it would have been nice if I could have kept it. Yeah, once you hit a wall, you're forced to lose it. Oh, jeez. Oh, he came back this way. Oh, that's bad. I got cornered there. Should have been a big time save. No, same. I'm screwed. Oh my god, I need to get him coming from the right, but he keeps not going back to the right all the way. It is a lot harder to attack him when he's coming from the left. I'm gonna just keep going here, but... Okay, I got onto the other side now. There we go. Easy fight this time. What? I'll pick that up. Ah. Okay, it's fine. Oh, I almost got hit by that bird. I can't remember exactly where the time saves are from that one-off run I did like a month ago. Ah. Actually, I probably can... Nope. Nope, I'm not gonna get up there. Actually, wait, I can probably get up there like that. Alright, I screwed up. Oh, get out of there. Okay. I gotta remember how to get up onto the ceiling so I can skip this level. Botching things. I shouldn't have messed around like that. That bat played very good defense. No, get the balloon. Yes, there was a lot of Hairspray in the 80s. Ah. Uh-oh. Don't get stuck. We gotta make it up here. Alright. Now the rest of the game is the part I've actually been practicing. Unfortunately, I already lost my toque. Ah. Alright. Alright, did that part good. Oh, I definitely will. Especially this part here. Where I had to just make it one level at a time, keeping the power up just to see what I could do if I could keep the power up to the next level. And I found useful strats all the way up to 7-1. If I could practice 7-2, I could figure out a way to do it. If, as it is, I do know where I can use the power up to go faster, but it's just my setup for it takes so long that it doesn't really save time if I get there with it. 7-3, I think it might be possible, but I'll have to play like a third of the way through the level at least just to try. But I think if I get to 7-3 with the helmet and the toque, there might be a way to basically skip the auto-scroller. Welcome in, Andrea. Yes, we are playing the Tough Bird game. No, okay. There we go. This should be a big gold there, because this is the first time I've ever done this level with those strats in a complete run. No! Alright, well, I was facing the wrong direction, so we won't get to keep that helmet past this level, but like I was saying, my strats for 7-1 with the helmet don't save some time, but not a lot. My strats for 7-2 are probably a wash if I even get it. And my strats for 7-3 aren't developed yet, but I have hope that I will figure out a way to skip the auto scroller. I have some brainstorms how that might be possible. So if that ever happens, then it will be like, keep the helmet. That power-up has to make it all the way from 5-4 to 7-3, or else it's a reset. Seven 1 and 7-2, we can basically skip most of the level with the sunglasses. Get up there. Now back here. Go from there. We will land on a balloon. And now we can skip the rest of the level from there. So with the helmet, I can get up on the ceiling a little bit earlier and just fly straight through. But it's a little bit more work to get on top of the level. No, okay, that's fine. I would like to keep the toque, but it doesn't really help that much at this point. Alright, now we fly to here. Turn back there, jump up here, and now fly again to the end of the level. And now the auto scroller. Oh, okay, got him. As it is, this is a very intense level. It's not that hard once you have it memorized, but especially with these blue birds, if you have bullets that don't take them out in time, they can get very troublesome. Sometimes, no matter what kind of rhythm you use to spam the fire button, those blue birds just perfectly evade. The bees, as troublesome as their behavior is in other levels, they're actually a lot easier in this level. because of the way they home in on you, they just end up lining right up with your bullets. The bluebirds that go in those sine wave patterns are kind of impossible, and this is where they are the most troublesome. So right here we gotta bust through, and now I gotta hang back and get all the birds. Okay, once the birds are gone, then I can fly through. Okay. Ah. Alright. I'm not used to actually making it here with the sunglasses. I'm used to trying to make it here with the sunglasses and failing. It's definitely easier if I have the power-up. Oh, whoops. Oh, yeah, I don't actually need to pick up the sunglasses there because I already have them. No! Got lucky, but, can I get through here without? Okay, I'm used to just flying through this part, though. It has been a while since I've even tried to get through there without the sunglasses. Would I have been better off just taking an intentional death before that checkpoint? Okay, we'll be fine from here. Alright, got it. There we go. Quick boss fight, but unfortunately I had a death. Well, apparently I must have had a death in this level in my current PB. Because that's even saving a little bit of time. Oh, get up there. Okay, I made it. Don't go for that one, it's a trap. No, I needed, oh well. I screwed up my balloon avoidance. Alright, we can wait for the platform and pick up that there. That's what I needed to do. For some reason I thought I already wasted my fly opportunity. I gotta get used to explaining that mechanic, where when you have the fly boy, whoops, don't go up there. Basically, you get two jumps, your initial jump, and then once you get to the height you want to be, you press the jump button again and hold it to go into like a coast. And this is actually probably the hardest part of the game. Oh geez, and I'm losing all my power-ups. Alright, I have to do that with no power-ups now. Which, unfortunately, I have had much practice doing over the years. Because I usually don't get here with any power-ups. That has been a recent development in my playing of this game. I gotta get those 2 balloons. Wait for him, take him out. This is your try this at home casual strat. Wait there. And just watch where those platforms are. And land on them. That is so hard. That was so hard for me to learn. Welcome in, folks. Oh dear. I do miss the keys, and I want to continue grinding all keys, but we've needed to work on this game for a while. And with the marathon coming up next week, I'm going to try and work on this game a bit and bring down the world record to sub 40 and make sure I can do consistent sub 45 no reset runs. I gave Cheeseball an estimate of 45 minutes when right now my PB is only 43 minutes. But I knew that when I came back to this game there was so much time I could get out of it that I wasn't too worried about that. And already I think I might get this first sub 40 minute run of this game in this attempt, because I've been working on some strats for the late game that are going to save minutes worth of time. I really didn't even get all of that time out of it. But I had a really bad last level in my... I've gotten so much better at 8-3. Here we are, 8-4, last level. Oh, not good. Oh no, we lost the helmet. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna turn around for that. I actually should have not popped those balloons. We don't really need... It's pretty easy to walk through the beginning of this stage without damage. Alright, on the one hand, I would have liked to have kept the helmet to this point, but the end is easier with the sunglasses. If I can get to the boss with the sunglasses. We would just be damage boosting through this part had I kept the helmet. But the boss is easier if we keep the sunglasses. Alright, get the first 2 of 5 hits in one cycle. Alright, don't go for it don't go for 2 hits in the second cycle, and try to finish him off with the last 2 hits here in cycle number 3. That was right in front of me, I couldn't pass it up, so we'll just accept a 4-cycle fight. Sometimes you can end up taking longer. Wait a second, I can't remember where time is. I'm the SRC mod for this game. I should remember whether time is on the last hit or the credits. I'm pretty sure it's on the last hit. So that was the first sub 40-minute run. Go to speedrun.com and check my own rules. Timing begins on the first frame. The level appears following the initial level card. Timing ends on the first frame. The mine disappears following the final hit on Mahi Mahi on 8-4. Okay, so that was sub 40 minutes. Thank you for the GG, Future Rush. Sum of best is now under 32 minutes. It's definitely feasible. Thank you for the GG, Sots, and welcome in. I need my water. Alright. If I had started stream earlier, I think I would have practiced some levels and then tried again. But since it's so late, I'll just go straight into another run. I might be a little bit more reset heavy, but at the same time, I should actually remove that from the info panel there, because I will not really be doing deathless attempts anymore, because my attempts will now take at least one intentional death if done optimally. So now in 8-4 and also 6-4, if I don't have the power-ups, if I don't have a toque, I will just go ahead and take an intentional death. And if I do have a toque, but I get unlucky, or no, I can, if I don't have a toque, I can get unlucky and take 2 hits, and it will be not an intentional death, but it would be better to just go ahead and take the death anyway. And if I don't have if I don't have the helmet, then I can't do it the strat anyway. What am I clicking? Where's my mouse? Where'd my mouse go? Okay.